Remember when it was yesterday that the Democrats were up in arms over the following joke?
You know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right.
This is what they tried to put into the news cycle, which was stated by a comedian, a joke, and actually is a big problem on Puerto Rico right now, as they have massive amounts of problems with actual physical garbage on the island, thus making it a joke. Of course, the Democrats said that this was racist, horrific. Oh my God, he said Puerto Ricans were garbage, which actually he didn't. But nevertheless, that's how they tried to frame it. Now, let's take a look at current President of the United States, in air quotes, Joe Biden, and what he had to say about Trump supporters.
In my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization is seen as unconscionable, and it's un-American.
Huh, all of us are garbage, huh? Well, which is more divisive? Which is worse? Which is the party of unity, as Kamala Harris tries to portray herself as?
Listen, this election is in 7 days, and I think the American people have a very clear choice. And on the one hand, you have Donald Trump, who is constantly fanning the flames of division and hate.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
I personally don't even blame Joe Biden for this. He is non-compos mentis. He is non-cognoscenti. Who I blame for this are, of course, the Democrat puppeteers that have their current puppet in office, who clearly, as I stated, and you can check my old videos, in 2019 was suffering from dementia. And now you have him here today, still in charge of the world's most powerful army, the free world leader, who is able to spout out stuff like this. How can I be mad at an old demented man? Yes, maybe it shows what's actually in his heart, but I'm not mad at him. We all think that way sometimes. We just don't say it. He doesn't have the faculties to restrain himself. Who I'm mad at, once again, are those who allow him to stay in power. Those who are trying to elevate a similarly pathetic idiot.
Well, there was a lot that was done, but there's more to do, Anderson. And I'm pointing out things that need to be done, that haven't been done, but need to be done.
Into the Oval Office. This is not a person that we should allow. The unifying party, you know, the same one that went after Donald Trump over legal issues with laws that they made up in New York as an attempt to bankrupt him. It's pathetic. The whole operation is pathetic. And once again, a lot of people, I understand it if you're mad about being called garbage. Personally, I don't care. I've been called far worse, and we should have thick skins as Americans. Of course, Democrats are the party of victimhood, and they don't want to have thick skins. They want every arrow to pierce their chest and to metaphorically destroy them so that they can scream, "I've got blood running out of me. How dare you?"
Calling Puerto Ricans trash, calling Puerto Ricans trash.
The most repulsive racial jokes about Latinos.
Disgusting and hateful.
So incredibly crude.
Frankly, just too X-rated to play here.
Extremely vile so-called jokes.
A comedian who offered unfunny, racist, cringeworthy jokes.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
I'm not going to do the same for Joe Biden. Yeah, I think it's a bad thing to say, but I don't care. What I care about is that he's still in office. Tell me how I'm wrong about this. He is gonzo. He is out of his mind. And yet they have not 25th Amendmented him. Of course, they threatened to, which is how they de-installed him and managed to elevate Kamala, who never even in 2019, despite the media support, despite being a black woman or an Indian woman or however she chooses to define herself at the time, she had all the advantages and earned 0 delegates. And yet here she is in a coup against what actually is democracy in terms of the people voting and being literally attempted to be installed into the Oval Office. So all Trump supporters are garbage, yet Democrats will tell you that calling Puerto Rico an island that is having a garbage problem currently by a comedian goes to the top of the presidential ticket in Donald Trump. But Joe Biden stating this has nothing to do with Kamala Harris, and they're going to gloss over it in the media. So please share this video so that word gets out there as to what Democrats really think and what they're doing and just how corrupt the blue team is.